Quote, without any prior programming experience, Kaylee was using looping constructs, repurposing scripts, and moreover, coding creatively, end quote. So that is a very important finding. So some of the educators that I've talked to in CS have mentioned that they're afraid of getting into the creative computing side of things because they feel like they need to lecture on, first I need to talk about sequence, and then I'm going to talk about how to loop those sequences, and then I'm going to talk about event handling or variables or whatever. So they assume that you need to have a structured environment for what you're going to do. But in this particular study, they mentioned that Kaylee didn't have a lot of experience, but she actually uncovered a lot of computer science concepts or practices by just creating something, in this case, a music video to Hollaback Girl. On page 5 in the discussion, the authors actually mention the following, quote, learning to creatively code does not necessarily involve an extensive and time-consuming introduction, end quote. Having had experience with all grades K through 8 in coding and makerspace style classes, and then all grades K through graduate and other subject areas, I agree with this. In my experience, it didn't take a lot of time or front loading to get kids to create, especially in a platform like Scratch, which has a lot of tutorials and little mini guides that can kind of just provide a small snippet of information to get going, and then kids are able to kind of run with it because of the experience designed into the platform itself. I.e., the things are grouped in terms of oh, if I want to make something move, I should probably click on the motion tab, etc. So it's a relatively intuitive, albeit fairly complex platform that kids can use. And not only can they use it, but they can use it with little upfront teaching or direct instruction.